A guy who broke up with me a month later asked me to date him exclusively, and he wanted us to work out, told me as we're dating that he's not sure if he wants to be in a relationship. My question is, why did he ask me to be exclusive with him? Well, because things change, right? Things change with everybody. And that's it's something that happens with everyone, right? And not necessarily everybody, but his things happened with him, and so he was feeling a certain way, and he contacted you, and he was missing you, and he's like, oh, let's get together. And then you guys got together and you started dating each other, and then he was like, you know what, I'm not sure that I really want to be in a relationship, because he's probably started getting into the relationship and he started having his insecurities come up. He started realizing that there's things that he doesn't like about being in a relationship. There was a comedy skit that was done several years back with I don't remember the guy's name right now, but the comedy skit, what he did was he was talking about how when you're outside of a relationship, it's like you're not in a relationship. It's like walking past a party and wishing you were there. And then when you're in a relationship, it's like being at a party and wishing that you're in another party, right? Or wishing that you're outside by yourself or whatever, right? And so basically the point of it, and I'm not saying that that's true for a lot of people or anything like that, but it's true for some people, where they get into a situation and then they get into a relationship, and then they start realizing that they have issues, that it means that they're going to have to start, as a man, in a lot of situations, it means that he needs to start providing. He needs to start paying for dates. He needs to start figuring out what you're doing and where he's going to take you. And he has to put all kinds of energy and effort and money and time and thought into making this happen and making sure it works, right? Because relationships take time and energy and thought and money and all kinds of things. And if he decides like, hey, I'm not willing to do that, or his insecurities come up and he's like, I'm not really worth it, or any of that kind of stuff, right? He might end up pulling himself out of the situation because he's not really ready for it. And if you're in that situation with him, all you have to know is that he's wishy-washy, and that he's willing to be inconsistent in his conversations with you and his intentions with you, which means what you need to do is go into mode of protecting yourself and making sure that you're taking care of yourself and you're not getting too hung up on this guy.